Dear students, hope you are well by the mercy of the Almighty. I am also fine, though we are experiencing a critical situation regarding the recent outbreak of coronavirus. And today I am EBNUL HOSSAIN, Assistant Teacher in English at HOSSAIN School and College BOGURA with you. And our today's class is designed for the students of class 9, and our today's class is on English second paper, and our today's topic suffix and prefix, and this is the part 3 of suffix and prefixes, because you know that we discussed the part 1 and part 2 of suffixes and prefixes in the previous classes. So this is the part 3 of suffix and prefix. And in the previous class we discussed the details about suffixes. What is suffix? And we learned that the suffix is a group of letters which is fixed after the word to form a new word. But today we are going to learn the prefix, and so the question arises, what is prefix? So the definition of the prefix is that a prefix is a group of letters which is fixed before the word to form a new word. So the difference between the suffix and prefixes is that suffix is fixed after the words and prefix is fixed before the word. This is the main difference between suffixes and prefixes. Okay, let's get started and let's have a clear notion about suffix or prefix. 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 Prefixes. Prefix is a group of letters which is fixed before the word to form a new words. So this is the definition, and the prefix is a group of letters which is fixed before the word, that means before the root word or before the given word to form a new word. And in English languages, there are so many important prefixes which comes very frequently, and when we read any types of articles, and we can spot the prefix added words frequently. So today we are going to learn some important prefixes which comes very frequently before the base word or root word, and by learning these prefixes you will be able to form a new words very easily. So let's learn the important prefix. Prefix. Prefixes with meaning. formation of words. Formation of words. So now we are going to learn some important and common prefixes. A-N, T-I. This prefix gives the meaning, the opposite sense. N-T means opposite. That means antisocial. Antibiotic. The another common prefix AUTO gives the meaning self. That means autograph. Automatic. IM. This prefix also gives the meaning of opposite. Opposite. That means the base word possible, and we can add the prefix in, that means impossible. Impossible. Immeasurable. IL. Gives the meaning the opposite. The word we can form by adding the prefix il. Illegal. Illegitimate. Illegitimate. The another common prefixes MAL gives the meaning opposite. That means malpractice. Malpractice. Maltreatment. DI, this is the common prefix, gives the meaning to. That means bicycle, bilateral, we can see some common prefixes, and by adding these common prefixes, we can form different new words. So we can see that the ANTI, this prefix gives the meaning opposite, or it also gives the meaning against. That means antisocial gives the meaning the against the society. Antibiotic, this prefix gives the meaning the against the bacteria. And auto, AUTO, this prefix gives the meaning cell, autograph, automatic, autobiography, and so many words you can form by adding the prefix. IM, opposite, impossible, immeasurable. IL, opposite, illegal, illegitimate, malpractice, maltreatment. BI, that means two, bicycle and bilateral. Now we are going to learn more prefixes. MIS, this also gives the meaning opposite or bad. The formation of new words is mismanagement, misunderstanding, DIS, it also gives the meaning opposite. That means the root word 1s, so we can add the prefix DIS, the formation of the word. Dishonest, disbelief, NON, this also gives the meaning opposite. That means non-political, non-violence. EXTRA, this means beyond or over the root word ordinary, and we can add the prefix extra. That means extra ordinary, extrajudicial. then CO. This prefix gives the meaning with. That means cooperation, co-education. Then another prefix self gives the meaning of own or self. That means self-confidence, self-confidence, self-dependence. So we can see some important and very common prefixes on the board. MIS, this also gives almost most of the prefixes gives the meaning opposite sense. So we can say that the prefix MIS gives the meaning opposite or bad. Mismanagement, the root word management, and we can add the prefix MIS, that means mismanagement. Understand, and we add the prefix MIS, that misunderstanding. DIS, opposite. Dishonest, disbelief. And NON, this also gives the meaning opposite. Non-political, non-violence. Extra means go beyond. That means over. Ordinary, this is the root word, and now we add the prefix extraordinary, extrajudicial. CO, this is the prefix that gives the meaning with. That means cooperation, that means operation, and co-education. And SEL, self, this also gives the meaning own or self. That means self-dependence and self-confidence. So these are very common prefixes, and you have to memorize these frequently used and common prefixes, which will help you to form a new kinds of words, to form different types of words. But only the memorizing is not the solution. You have to memorize the prefixes, and at the same time you have to learn how to apply these prefixes before the word, because there is no hard and fast rules of adding the prefixes before the word, because the different types of prefixes can be added before the different types of words. So you have to practice, and by practicing again and again, and you have to master the ways of adding prefixes before the words. So it is expected that this class will be extremely helpful for you if you practice this, and I hope you will be benefited from the today's class. Thank you all, and goodbye to everyone.